Gymmy Jamm, jamming, season 12, spring elevation, heading back to the gym, Fortnight 6, and it is a lovely Friday, breezy and cool, sunny. You can hear the crunching of the leaves on the trail. I think this is a year-round thing. Day one of our weekend double header, heading in for the regular game, and maybe, you know, I gotta start hitting the gun show because we are dropping weight, and the fat, the subcutaneous fat, the fat that's under the skin, is leaving the skin sagging in a few places, like the arms. So we're either going to have to start making some time in the gym for the gun show, or you start doing some dedicated biceps, tricep curls in the spot with our weights. We do have weights at home. The heaviest we have is only 15 pounds, but that will do, man. You could really rock out some good reps with those weights. The plan for today is the same as it's been for most of the winter season. Hit those RDLs. I don't know whether the legs are blowing up or not, man. I feel some definition in them when I touch them. I see the definition when I sit down or when I hit some squats, and I'm noticing that we are stronger with the RDLs, and we're also stronger with the leg curls. Maybe the relationship between muscle size and muscle strength is not what I thought it was all these years. You know, these legs may be able to get strong enough to reach our strength goals, but they won't ever get big enough to reach our size goals. I think that could be a very interesting phenomenon, but I'll take it because it's better to not look as strong as you are than to look stronger than you are. You know, especially out here in real life. The vessel has been building strength for the last 3 or 4 years, and we have been slimming down. We've been dropping weight, mostly dropping fat, so that we are thinner and leaner and stronger in many different categories. So we are still getting it done. We're going to get it done today. Get back to you with the report right after this message. In 2025, I think it will benefit the vessel, the mind, and the spirit to think of ourselves as a bodybuilder. This is something that I had cast aside in the past because I considered bodybuilding to be a professional sport. However, bodybuilding can be a lifestyle, and this year we're going to recognize it as a lifestyle, live the lifestyle, and see what the benefits are. There's still real life fitness with a mind injection added just to test the results. Be sure to join us, like, subscribe, share. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next workout. Well, friends, we kicked off the spring season with 100% performance. We started off as we usually do with RDLs. We remembered to do our first 2 sets with 2 fingers, and we decided to change up the weight that we used just slightly. Started out a little bit heavier, then we decided, you know what, let's go for 285s. We'll take the single rep. As long as we don't leave it on the floor, we're good. Let me tell you, that sucker was heavy. We went down and we thought about leaving it down there, but we pulled it back up and we're like, well, that's it, okay. That's the high so far. We're aiming to get, I know, over 300, but we'll take our time, you know. Maybe we get it in the spring, maybe in the summer, who knows. But we keep doing it. In our sessions now, I'm noticing that we're doing like the stars of the show. RDLs and incline bench press on the Smith machine. And then there's the cast. Everything else we do in between, including seated bicep curls, because I was talking about the gun show. So one day the biceps will be the co-star, and another day the triceps will be the co-star. We do weighted calf raises into now. We're doing calf bounces. So we'll do the raise and then we'll just kind of bounce it, working on our balance at the same time, because those heels want to hit the floor. So it's like, okay, let's tighten up the core. Let's see if that does anything. Tighten the ab muscles, throw the pelvis forward a little bit. We get a little bit more balance. We get a little bit more bounce. And that's really waking up the calf muscles, man. It's like, whoa, we better stretch after that one. We supersetted the chest work. We were kind of fatigued after the RDLs, so we didn't go as high as we usually went on the incline press. Another thing we do is, as we're breaking down the bar, we're doing exercises before we put those plates away. So we're doing exercises with the plates. We'll take a 25-pound plate and do shoulder presses with it before we put it away. And that's where the time goes, really. So back to supersets. We did the incline Smiths, and we did the neutral grip low dumbbell presses. I may have shown you this before. We start down here and then push up. So there's a lot of triceps involved in that one. And we're still struggling with 50s, man. You know, we're struggling with 50s in just about everything we do. So that's the wrap up. Day 1 of 2. We are going to do it the same way we did it last week. At least that's the plan. Come in tomorrow and start off with legs. Maybe get some squats in, a little bit more for the chest. That's the main event, legs and chest. And then have our co-star in there, maybe some isolation for the triceps. Thanks as always for hanging out with us. We appreciate you guys, and we will see you next workout. Peace.